Hey there, toy collector friends and Bat fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time traveling toy collector. And today we are looking at another entry into the Batman Automobile Automobilia collection that came from Hero Collector and from Eagle Moss. Put my teeth in quickly. And this time we're looking at the Arkham Asylum Batmobile as it appeared in the video game Batman Arkham Asylum. This is a request from a subscriber called Kelvis. So Kelvis, big shout out to you for requesting this one. This is one from the collection that is, again, it's not one I think a lot of people in the wider Bat family may be aware of if they don't play the video games. But up close and personal, it's a really well detailed and interesting vehicle. So Kelvis, thank you. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Let me know in the comments if I haven't. But thank you for selecting this one because it really is terrific. So we're going to get it up, going to have a good look at it, going to give it the whole sort of 180-degree examination. But whilst I'm doing that, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, it would be fantastic if you could drop a completely free subscription. Really helps me get to my next subscriber milestone, which is, again, huge boost for me, keeps me motivated, keeps me on track. Also means you never miss a future video. Similarly, if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you're interested in seeing more, do drop a like on the video. It, again, really helps boost it, helps boost me. And who doesn't want to help boost somebody? You know, let's all give each other a boost. How fantastic is that? And if you're being particularly engaged, then by all means pop over and check out my Patreon, where I have a completely free tier where there's stuff that's exclusive to Patreon, free members, as well as a single level currently paid tier as well. So without further ado, let's kick off with Batman Arkham Asylum. And we'll start off inside the crystal case, because that's always a bit easier to sort of handle. As you can see, it's got the old yellow and black, possibly the most familiar Bat logo ever. But this is quite a beast. Now, it wasn't part of the special releases version of the collection, so it was a standard issue release, but it was one of the more beastly ones. It is quite well detailed in terms of mechanical detailing and surface detailing, but it has so much going on. I can't wait really to get it up and in hand. Just for anyone who's not familiar, they are bolted in, and I won't be unbolting them because they are display models more than they are actual toys. But they're such fun, it's impossible not to get excited by them. I'm going to take this away as everything collapses around me, and the first thing we'll do is take a look at the lenticular backdrop. Here we can see it is of Arkham Asylum, so that's not a huge surprise. And again, it looks like a terrible thunderstorm there. It's lenticular, so you can see how the there is a bit of feeling of depth and feeling of movement, and certainly you really get a sense that the rain, if I get it just at the right angle, that rain is thundering down there. So yeah, very nicely done actually. I'm assuming, I've not played the game, but I'm assuming this is probably an early on screen grab of sorts, or at least taken from the Arkham Asylum video game. I must say, it's unusual for these to have quite that depth of effect, but it really does look quite good around the. It does look like you could actually go through that gateway. So that's really cool. They don't always grab me quite like that. So here we have. It's much nicer out of the case, isn't it? Less reflective nonsense. We can really get a good look at it. Here we have the Arkham Asylum video game Batmobile. And we can see that the display base, which of course is the standard display base, has been given a bit of a sort of a almost camo green wash with some minor artistry on there, some sort of splodgy, I don't know, I suppose it's supposed to be, if you connect it with what's behind it on the display, you can see it's probably just supposed to be sort of the greenery and general landscape outside Arkham Asylum, which is where the Batmobile has rocked up. So let's take a little look down the sides first. So you can see translucent plastic there on the somewhat sweeping headlights. We've got some very nicely pulled out wheel hubs and wheel arches there. Not any sort of bat detailing on the wheel trims, but it's more a case of this is a Batmobile that's designed for business, not aesthetics. And I think we can see that because it looks really armoured and very, very tough. You can see there's exhaust pipes there, probably to fuel the engine. I'm guessing this might pop out to be some sort of weapon. We've got vents here. As we get to the rear wheel arch, we've also got the first fin here. Let's take it round to the back. Again, we've got translucent plastic pulling out those two rear lights, two exhaust ports there at the bottom, a huge turbine engine. Again, a couple of vents here either side of the main sort of dorsal fin. Another fin duplicating on this side as we go around. I think we can see it pretty much does replicate the design. There's nothing particularly asymmetrical about this version of the Batmobile. So let's take it from the front and over the top. Lovely grille at the front there. That although it isn't as long as you kind of feel that it might be, it's giving me some sort of shades of previous Batmobiles with that sort of what feels like a sort of elongated version. You've also got those sort of over the front in almost engorged, sort of enlarged wheel hub areas, which so that there are some sort of, as I'm working through this series, you can start to see some really clear trends in some of the designs. Some of course are absolutely out there, and some of them are completely unique and of their own thing, but I can begin to see that there's some styling that does seem to recur across designs. Anyway, let's get back to the case in point. We have some lovely sort of fuel injection, what appears to be fuel injection there on the top. Again, some more lovely silver detailing that really pops against that shiny black of the Batmobile's main body. Then we have the canopy, and this is pulled out in a lovely, now, you know, ordinarily we either have a sort of black or blue tinted out window, or we have translucent plastic. Here we have a shiny blue metallic paint that is pulling out what does give the feel, looking at it, you do get a sense that it is almost like a glass canopy, but it is shaded in this way. And it looks really good, it really works. And then as you come forward, you can almost sort of get a sense of, once you see it, if you don't see it, it's hard, but once you see it, it's kind of, you can't unsee it. There's almost a sense of the Batman cowl there at the back of the canopy. I don't know if you can see, if I sort of do that, that might help slightly. So it's almost like that's the nose, there's the eyes, and there's sort of going up. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe it's like a sort of massive Rorschach type thing and I'm going slightly bonkers. You don't have to answer that in the comments because I think we all know the answer. This is a fantastic model. It isn't, as I say, isn't the one I was going to do for this video, but I've got that one sitting next to me. Actually, I will do that one next and then just schedule it. But I'm really glad that Kelvis got in touch on one of the other Automobilia videos and said, can we look at this one? Because it is nice if you're doing one that you know people are actually interested in seeing. I mean, I know there's an audience for all of them because people always watch them, but it is still nice when someone actually puts a request in. So again, you could do what Kelvis did, and if there's a Batmobile or a Bat vehicle that was released in the Hero Collector Eagle Moss line that you've not seen yet, and you'd like me to sort of put that higher up in the list of ones to look at, then by all means let me know, because I'm absolutely flexible around doing it. And that's not a Patreon exclusive offer, that's just if you're watching the videos and you want to have a look at one of them, just let me know and I'll put it in. But obviously if you want to join Patreon, I'm not going to stop you, and the link for that will be in the description down below. Well, I really like this. Now again, I don't know, I've not seen the video, and I've not played the video game, so I can't comment with any degree of super confidence about what the abilities and capabilities of this vehicle are. But if you know, and if this is one of your favorites, do let me know down in the comments below. So Kelvis, I'm also particularly looking forward to hearing from you. as this one was kind of on your wish list. Again, anyone wants to request one and it isn't already in the list, do let me know. I think there's over 80 of them by the time they finished, including the specials. So yeah, there's plenty still to get through. So please, please, please don't hesitate to drop a request into the comments. Thank you so much for sticking with me for the last 11 or 12 minutes. You have been a fantastic companion to me reviewing and appreciating the Batman Arkham Asylum video game version of the Batmobile as it was produced by Hero Collector and Eagle Moss, and as it appears in the Batman Batmobile Automobilia collection. I've been the Triple TC, that is the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You have been a wonderful, wonderful audience, and it just remains for me to say that things of beauty really are toys forever. You take care. Bye-bye for now.